Imagine having to land in New York, Miami, or LA for free, not for free actually, but without having to do a visa interview or without having to apply for a USA visa, a USA sticker visa. None of that. To some people in some countries, it sounds like a dream. I know they'll be thinking right now, do you know what you're talking about? How will I land the US without having to apply for a visa? But let me tell you something. I'm going to give you 10 countries that can visit the USA without having to apply for a visa. These countries, they don't need to apply for a visa, or maybe some need to do like an ETA. That's like an online form they have to fill. But these 10 countries do not have to apply for a visa to visit USA. I'm going to be listing them for you right now. I'll consider people of this country lucky because they don't have to go through the hustle and bustle of applying for a visa. All they need to do is just apply for an online ESTA. That costs about $21. Fill their biometrics, their passport, and they're good to go. They're good. They can visit the USA for up to 90 days without having to apply for a visa. And this is the Visa Waiver Program. Some people are not aware of, but I'm going to be sharing it with you now. So, number 10 on the list of countries that can visit the USA without having to apply for a USA visa. Number 10 is South Korea. Yes. All these are K-pop stars, K-pop lovers. Yes, your K-pop stars can visit the US without having to apply for a US visa. They can stay up to 90 days, either for tourism or for business, for up to 90 days without having to apply for a visa. And guess what? Last year, over 1 million South Koreans use this route to visit the USA without applying for a visa. So number 9 on the list. Number 9 is Japan. Yes, Japan citizens can visit the USA without applying for a visa. And funny how Japan has one of the strongest passports in the world. So if you're Japanese, that's nice. You can visit the USA without having to apply for a visa. Japan itself is a very beautiful and well-developed country. So yes, these citizens can visit the USA without having to apply for visa. And I think USA are kind of opening these visa opportunities to well-developed countries. Most of the citizens of these countries do not even want to relocate or leave their countries, so they'll only give restrictions to people to countries who are always wanting to migrate and stay in the USA for as long as possible. I know that USA are trying to cut down on the immigration, so they like ban some countries, reduce the immigration limits for major countries, for most countries. So yes, Japan is one of the countries that can visit the USA without having to apply for a visa. And number 8 is United Kingdom. Yes, British citizens only, not people who have work permit or residence permit. I mean British citizens only. So most times you need to apply, like I said earlier, or most of these countries they need to apply for an ESTA online, which costs about $21. That's just like an online form you have to fill. So it's not a visa. ESTA is different from a visa. So United Kingdom citizens, British citizens can visit the USA without having to apply for a visa. And number 7 on my list is Australia. Yes, Australian citizens can visit the USA without having to apply for a visa. All they need is to fill the online ESTA form, as I mentioned. So Australia citizens can also visit the US without having to apply for a visa. And number 6 on my list is Germany. Yes, you had me right. Germany. Germans can visit the US without having to apply for a visa. Actually, German passport is also very strong. It's among one of the strongest passports in the world. So yes, these countries are well developed, and yeah, you can they can visit the USA without having to apply for a USA visa. Number 5 on my list. Number 5 on my list is France. Yes, citizens of France can also visit the USA without having to apply for USA visa. Actually, there are about 5 Schengen countries. Number 4 is also Italy. 4 is Italy, and Italy is also a Schengen country. So they can visit the USA without having to apply for a USA visa. And kindly note that you need to be a citizen of this country. It's not by work permit or by residence permit. You need to have a valid passport from this country before you can um visit visa free. And also we have number 3 is Spain. Spain visa. Yes, citizens of these countries can visit without having to apply for a USA visa. And number 2 on my list is the very beautiful Singapore, which is also an Asian country. Yes, they can visit without having to apply for USA visa. So Singapore is actually a beautiful country. And by the way, if you intend to visit Singapore, I can plan a trip to you. I can prepare your visa. If you can't travel visa free, if you know your country is not eligible to travel to Singapore visa free, I can apply for a visa for you, plan the package for you to visit Singapore. Yes, but Singapore is one of the countries that can visit USA without a visa. And number one on my list is Taiwan. Taiwan is actually a very beautiful country. Taiwan is a very beautiful country, and yes, they are allowed to visit the USA without having to apply for a visa. But I would like you to note that this duration is for 90 days. You can't exceed the 90-day limit, and if you do, you'll be causing big trouble for yourself. So it's advisable not to extend the 90-day limit with this. And also, like I said earlier, you need to apply for an ESTA from online. So don't just go because I said these countries are visa free. Please, you have to know if you need an ESTA to visit this country. Actually, there are more countries that are eligible to travel USA visa free, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be mentioning 10 countries. So yeah, so these are 10 countries that can apply, that can visit the USA without having to apply for a visa, without having to go to the hustle and bustle of the USA visa interview. So comment your country below. Let me know where you're watching from, and also give us like and share if you feel someone, or if you know someone that needs to watch this video, please send to them, and give us a like and share, and comment below where you're watching from. Thank you for staying to the end of today's video. The ever humble sister and friend Praise from Social and Travels. You can follow us on our Instagram page, Facebook page at Social and Travels. See you in my next video. Bye.